Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back with another episode of your favorite podcast for your favorite connected franchise. It's your boy Sky, aka Mr. Cowboys. We back in the building. What up with my boy? We got Riggs in here with us tonight.
Hold down, people.
We got Unk in here with us.
What's going on? What's going on?
First and foremost, man, shout out Dino. Who knows where he's at? Probably tuning in, listening. If not, I'm sure y'all hear from the commissioner at some point. But we appreciate y'all tuning in with us. First and foremost, shout out to the Dolphins for winning the Super Bowl. Great win by him. Fortunately, I was able to play him. Unfortunately, I got my ass beat. It's a good team. Not going to take nothing away from them. AFC, y'all got y'all work cut out. NFC, if you get to play him in the Super Bowl, hopefully you get a win. Only thing I can say for myself is I progressed the past 2 seasons, NFC Championship game, then to the Super Bowl. Hopefully we win one and bring one home this coming up season. And shout out to everybody for letting us fly through the off season. Y'all saw we got through it pretty quick and got right back to the season. That's because you guys made it possible. And shout out to everybody that participated in the draft. It was a lot of y'all in there. It took a little minute, but we definitely gonna have some new rules coming up when we have that many people to try to push it along a little bit. But we do appreciate y'all getting in there, getting in the draft, making your picks and making your selections, and hopefully everybody did something to make their team a little bit better. Starting off the season, man, we're 2 weeks in. Well, 3 weeks in, going into our 3rd week. Riggs, man, what's it feeling like with your team this year?
I was kind of holding off on this, but Lamar Jackson got that bag, so I'm about to let the reins loose, get my money's worth.
Yeah. We see the price on the quarterback just went up. So if you got a young, talented quarterback, let's just say you might have to be ready to pay him because we just seen LJ get 7 years, $264 million. 264 M's. And when Riggs says he's about to let him loose, y'all better be prepared to stop this young man because I'm sure he's ready to go off.
Yeah, shout out points on him.
Man, shout out to you. What a great re-signing. I don't think anybody's mad at that contract. We all knew Lamar was going to be up there. You've been developing him nicely from the beginning. Some more notable re-signings. The Cardinals, who just took a 2-point loss to a division rival. Maybe his process is starting to work. I don't know. 4 years, $38.7 million to Christian Kirk. I mean, you keep a young weapon with Kyler Murray. I still advocate the free Murray. That's just me. Free Kyler Murray. Jaguars with a great re-sign getting Taven Bryan. 5 years, $67.9 million. Obviously, that's a great re-sign because we just seen the Jaguars get a nice win early in the season against the division rival Titans. So when you got a defensive tackle like that holding down the middle of your line, I'm sure that was a huge help for him. Falcons, I don't know about this re-signing, man. 4 years, $41 million for Travis Kelce. How old is he, man?
Good question.
I want to say he's upper 30s, man. But I mean, I guess you got to give some sort of target when you get rid of a Julio. So you got to give him something, I guess. We see the Monarchs, formerly the Chargers, re-sign left outside linebacker Uchenna Nwosu. 5 years, $93.7 million. Why not go for the 7-year contract? If you're going to get that much money to a linebacker, that's a lot of money. Yeah, that's a lot of money. So I don't know what we saw in that one, man. That's a lot of money. And then we see the Bucks with a couple nice re-signings. We did see him move Taylor earlier this season, traded him away. The young rookie he had picked up early the year before to stick with the 2-time MVP Ronald Jones. 7 years, $91.1 million contract. Price will just went up on your running backs too, folks. If you got a running back, price just went up on that too.
I ain't gonna lie,
And
that linebacker, he's 24 and he's a 90 overall. So that's technically probably not that bad. I don't know.
for Ochina, I still would have
Yeah.
gave him the 7 years though. But it's like 7 years would have been 100 something million though. And it's that linebacker worth. Okay,
You got a lot.
let's compare it. There's three. We have three comparisons, which is funny because you got Uchenna getting 5 years, 93. You got Darius Leonard, who's arguably one of the top five linebackers, getting 5 years, 85 and a half. And then you got the Cowboys resigning Foye. I already said that nigga's name, Foye, to 4 years, 46.8. Now I'm pretty sure he's 26, so that puts him at 30 when his contract's up. Darius Leonard, I know he's young. I don't know, man. I guess it's relative, but it just seems like those two got overpriced, and I think the Cowboys got the better end out of that deal, out of their
Yeah.
linebackers. But I
Yeah,
mean,
Cowboy linebacker's like an 88.
yeah,
He's ranked number 11th overall in that position.
which
And
isn't bad
then
because I mean, I got him when he was a 77, 76, something like that, from the Falcons 2 years prior for a third
the
round pick.
Bucks, Darius Leonard ranked number 2 overall in his position.
What's Ochino ranked?
Let me go to it. Fucking Monarchs. I got all the way to M's now. He is ranked number 4.
So he definitely, Ochena definitely had to come up to be ranked number 4 and get that contract. I understand. Like I'm not mad at none of the signings. This just seems high. I just feel like you could have gave him the 7 years if you're gonna give him 5. And then we see cornerback Avonte Maddox get a bag from the Raiders. 7 years, 104 million. That's a heck of a deal there.
Damn, that's a big ass.
Yeah. And the biggest trade we've seen so far in the weeks, week 1, we saw Malik Hooker go from the Colts to the Panthers for Eric Reed and a first round pick. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, Malik Hooker is a good player, and I guess you're getting younger quickly at that position. So, but we do know the Colts are always ready to come get your old players. So never be afraid to send your old players there.
Yeah, they always have a fire sale.
Yeah, and everybody always wonders why they always have money because they ain't got paid. They ain't paying them bonuses and stuff. When you make trades, man, all you getting is a salary tacked on. And a lot of times people have heavy deals with bonuses. You ain't got to pay those. So I'm not mad at that at all. I know it's early in the season, but we're going to go through and look at these divisions. The North, Ravens still doing what they do best. 3-0, starting out strong. Steelers look like they might have a nice little team. I know they put up some nice points against somebody early this season. And the Bengals got a big win versus the Chiefs. The Chiefs, I mean, always perennial.
According to him, he said his team is trash.
Who? Oh, the Chiefs said that?
Yeah.
Well, he rated, okay. Chiefs said they trash, so that must mean they ready to fire sell everybody too. AFC South, Jags got a big win against the Titans. They're both sitting at 2-1. Texans, man, I don't know. Texans don't seem the same, and Colts always gonna be who the Colts are. AFC East, who the Dolphins lose to?
Was it the Patriots?
Was it a sim or is it an actual game?
I think he actually played that. Let me do some research.
Hold on. Still not taking nothing away from the Dolphins, but that's a big win. Especially the way the Dolphins.
No, that was a sim.
It was a sim?
That was a
Okay.
sim. Yeah,
Fair
to the
sim?
Jags. Yeah.
Okay. Then that makes sense because the Dolphins on paper, not a very good team. The user-controlled Dolphins, very good team. So, that division I think is going to be a tight one this year, man. I mean, I know the Dolphins might run away with it, but they had 3 in last year. I wouldn't be surprised if they have 3 in again this year. AFC West, Chiefs and Monarchs both 0-3. Raiders, I guess, have the stranglehold. Maybe the Broncos. I don't know.
I
Nobody.
know Broncos
AFC
still
West
got to
is
play. It look like it's always coming down to the Broncos and the Raiders right now.
yeah,
Chiefs did all the moves and just
and didn't do nothing. Made a bunch of moves and not do nothing. T man, what's going on, brother? You gonna get this team together?
Man, I'm coming along, man. I just took a heartbreaker loss last night, man.
Gotcha.
So
We know it's
try to get
early.
on winning. Try to get on a winning track, man, against the Lions, man. I on one, man.
I hear you. I'm sure that'll be a good game. Folks can tune into.
you lost that by a touchdown. Ooh,
Yeah.
that hurt.
This may be the only time we'll say this. Vikings is leading the NFC North, so we'll see about the rest of the season. The Bears have a couple tough games coming up. We'll see what happens in those. NFC South, Bucks still look to be doing what they do best. They're sitting at 2-1. Saints are 0-3, but Saints are gonna be coming back from their suspension. We'll see what the Saints can do. They ended the season well before their suspension. We'll see how they fare coming off a suspension. I'm sure everybody's excited to see what the Saints can do because the Saints had a lot to say, and they do have them Cowboys on the schedule this season. Let's just say that. NFC East, Cowboys sitting at 1-2, Redskins 2-0. Unfortunately, life happens, so he'll be out this week, and that's probably going to be two pushes, so 2 losses. And then both of them, I believe, are conference games, so that hurts. But unfortunately, sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. Eagles trying to put up some points this year, looks like. But I don't see that lasting long. It's the Eagles. NFC West, Seahawks, 49ers. Okay. Coming to the 49ers. They're 2-0. One of those wins was a force that is a little controversial. All I'm going to say is when y'all schedule games, if somebody's not giving you a time and it looks legit and they pop up and try to get you to play within their window, make sure you letting the commission know what's going on. Because somebody can sneak in there and be like, well, I told them I could play at this time and they didn't. I want a force. And things like that of that nature happen. We try to avoid those things happening. That's why we want y'all to schedule games and tag us and let us know what's going on. Or you can, if you don't want to put us on the page, you can say, hey, this is what's going on the back and forth. Let us know. Because if we don't know anything and somebody just comes and says, hey, I need a force, and they show their little piece and that's all they show, it can end up in a bad situation. And a game that should have probably been a fair sim, 49ers were given a force. I'm not saying the 49ers do it all the time, but I'm using it as an example. Don't let it happen to you guys. Don't let it happen to you guys. So, I mean, that's that. We're early in the season, 3 games in. Some of you guys need to check your practice squad. That's my tip of the day. Check your practice squad. Because some of y'all leaving hidden trait guys on your practice squad. You leave them there if you want to. You think they're going to be there at the end of the season. You got another thing coming. I'm just throwing that out there. This is kind of been a quick one, man. As I said, beginning of the season, we rushed through that. We didn't rush through it. We pushed through quickly on that off season, man. Again, that's a testament to you guys wanting to play, get it in and get it done. Everybody was ready to move on, and we were able to push through nicely. I don't think there was too many quote unquote bad things that happened during that off season. Again, man, that's a testament to you guys. You guys make this league. We have a lot of fun with it. It's gotten kind of quiet on the page. I know some guys that usually chirp a lot. Their teams aren't doing very well, so they don't got much to say. Be like me, man. Don't give a fuck. Talk your shit. I know I got the Saints week 6. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Grayson, you're not gonna win. I'm telling you now. I'm not losing to you, Grayson. Know that. I said your government. Yet I'm not losing to you.
Oh yeah, quick side note. For guys that are having this strenuous ass problem with Madden, when you pick a play and your players are not on the field, if you have a custom playbook, fix your playbook. There's probably a certain formation or a play in there that's glitching it, and that's why it's happening on offense. This happened to a few members. It happened one to the Broncos. He fixed his playbook, hasn't had that problem since. I'm seeing this happening to the Jags now. So just if you're using a custom playbook, you might need to redo it, retool it, and make some adjustments to it. And that should fix your problem. I don't
For
know
sure.
what play it is. I don't know what formation, but it's
I'm
something.
sure if it's as prevalent as that, Google is your friend, guys. All you got keywords: players disappear. What's wrong with my playbook? Madden. I'm sure somebody will tell you exactly what play it is and how to fix it and how to get it so you're not disappearing players like that. Every year Madden goes through that. Normally it's a play. It's sometimes just a random play that just may have been left in your playbook that you may not even use. But Madden's always been like that because it used to cause desync issues. Like it wouldn't even let you play the game. So if you having that issue, definitely check it out and get that checked out, man. Like Riggs said, man, get it checked out because if it keeps happening and somebody's like, "Yo, I'm not gonna keep playing you," and your guys disappearing, they got every right to ask for a force because that's not on them to make sure your stuff is right. Just throwing that out there. But what you looking for to the rest of this season, T?
I got a lot of division games coming up, man. I need to make some noise in my division, man.
I hear that, man. So it sounds like the top half of your schedule is division heavy. So if you can get in there and get a couple wins, man, you'll be right there in the middle of trying to make a playoff run. It's still early in the season. You can turn it around. You can turn it around, brother. I've seen you do it. I got faith in you, man. Riggs, you got the top selling quarterback in the league. What's the goals now set in Baltimore?
Run the fucking ball. Don't let that nigga get hurt. Nah, I'm just trying to stay healthy, man. You know, injuries can either derail your system or make you test your skills out for real. I'm actually looking forward to these picks, my new players, my rookies. Trying to build them up since people saying the draft was horrible. I had a good draft and I had late picks.
Facts. I have a right tackle that I was able to draft that's starting for me now, and he keeps getting better every game. So it's all about how you develop and getting pieces that fit your system. Some guys, you know, I know a lot of you guys are attribute guys and see speed and see this, that, or whatever you're looking at, and they may not fit your system. And then you wondering why they developing slow. Hint number 2. If the nigga don't fit your system, he's not going to develop fast. Surprise. I know that's a shocker. But that's your last hint. That's your last hint.
You say that's a shocker, Scott?
I guess, man. I'm be surprised. People be like, I got this player and he ain't developing fast and he's taking forever to develop. Well, does he fit your scheme?
Play?
That part. Is he in your lineup somewhere? Don't necessarily. I ain't gonna give y'all too much game. Just know there's ways to develop your players, even if they don't fit in certain spots. Your scheme can be tailored to it, but it helps if the player actually has the little formation fit. It helps if you have that on your player, because that means they're actually built to be in what you're doing.
Yeah, you get you a couple hundred points.
Yeah, and those couple of extra points can make or break getting a extra blue diamond week 4 versus waiting until week 6 to get it, because you gotta wait till he gets a few more extra points.
Don't give them niggas too much game, man.
I'm done. I gave him 2 hints today.
Let's sleep with dog slave.
You right. I ain't gonna get no more hints. But for me and my team, man, we look forward to just another good season. Like I said, man, we progressed each season. Our goal is to make it to the second season. I know we don't ever have the hottest record going in, but we get hot at the right time. So that's what we looking forward to, man. I know I got some games where I got some shit talking to do. Week 6, I can't wait for. The Aints. We'll be going to the Aints Stadium, and we look forward to it. Going in there and putting up a dub. That's all I got to say. Again, man, this one isn't a long one. We're still early in the season. Y'all know next week will probably be a little bit longer. We'll be halfway through the season by then, hopefully. We'll be able to get the playoff picture a little more clear. Get some of these award looking who's developing new players in these award slots. And we just look forward to good games, man. The Twitch thing. I know some guys are going back and forth last season on the Twitch thing. We asked if you have a Twitch and you are Game of the Week and or your playoffs, post it. I know I didn't do it. I apologize to the people. Y'all can always subscribe to me, though. I appreciate that if you do it. Hit the follow button. Hit the notification bell. If not, though, it is on us to make sure we're posting it on the page. That's on me. I will make sure from now on I post on the page because I can't ask y'all to do something that I'm not doing. So if you're a Game of the Week, we ask that you post your Twitch so people can watch the game. Playoffs, same thing. It goes home team first. If home team's not available to do it, have a talk with the away team. If they're available to do it, they can do it. If you both want to Twitch, that's fine. We prefer the home team Twitch. If nobody's able to Twitch, reach out to a commissioner. Somebody will know. Let somebody know so we know what the issue is. We know some guys have issues with the Twitch. Other thing on your Twitch, I don't stream at the highest resolution. I stream at 360, not standard, the one above the 360 high. It may not be the greatest resolution, but guess what it does? It allows you to watch my stream. You guys don't have to stream at the 1080 is the highest one on Twitch, I think.
Yeah, I usually do 720. But
some guys, if you have great internet, 1080 is great. If you can do 720, that's great. But they have lower resolutions you can use. Those really do help. I used to be 360 standard. I tried to bump it up a little bit because standard that's rough. That's rough. I used to go back and watch mine and be like, ooh, this is what I was showing people? Yikes. So going from 360 standard to 360 high, it's a major difference. You can see the difference in the videos and on the stream. We ask that you do that, and that will help you out. You don't have to be the highest resolution. We just ask 2 things. If you can be hardwired in, that makes it a lot easier too, and lower your resolution. Those are 2 immediate things you can do. After that, if you just don't have fast internet, hey, it happens. We understand. But again, make sure you're streaming those games, man. We like watching the games. We come in the chats, we talk shit. I mean, shit, I had 17 people watching the Super Bowl. It's fun, man. It gets fun. Y'all watch me get my ass beat. And a lot of times folks will talk back with you. I have a good time with it. Y'all know I'm going to talk shit, play a little music. I'm going to be upgrading my stream here shortly. So it's going to be a little crispier, a little cleaner. But it's a good time, man. It's another way to interact with the group, interact with everybody in the league, and have a good time with it.
yeah,
So,
I'm not gonna lie. Cardinals posted his stream last night. I watched it. I had nothing else to do. The Patriots game just went on.
Yeah.
Texas
And
won.
it was a good game. He lost by 2.
It was, man. I could see him slowly progressing.
Yeah.
I'm like he did. Like usually it does take him like 3 to 4 seasons, and like you can actually see it working now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, his opponent said it was a good game and he had a tough one. So maybe Kyler don't need to be free just yet. But until I see it, I'm gonna keep selling my T-shirts, free Kyler Murray. But
you can sign that contract, then you can trade him to me.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy though. That's crazy though. But again, we appreciate you tuning in, man. T, hit the people with your final words.
Continue to play your games in a timely manner and respect other people's time, man. Don't just say, hit me up when you get home or set a time, man. Shit. It ain't that hard, man.
Facts.
Exactly. Riggs, final words, man.
We're like what, almost a quarter into the season?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, man. Y'all doing a good job, man. We actually got the games played during the holiday break. Feels good.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So just hope everybody's team remain healthy. Bring your best A game. And I don't know, go Ravens. I don't know.
Facts. And man, hope everybody had a great holiday. First and foremost, hope everybody had a good time with their family and friends and whatnot, and able to enjoy a day of rest. Nothing really much else to say. I kind of got what T said. Respect everybody. Respect each other's times, man. This is a hobby. Ain't nobody getting paid for it. Y'all ain't paid into it. These trophies and stuff we sending out, that's coming out of pockets of the commissioners. That's not coming out of nothing y'all do. We just want y'all to participate and have a good time. That's all we looking for y'all to do. So we appreciate y'all playing your games and getting it in. And don't ever let it get too serious, man. It's a good time. This is free. This is free, fun entertainment. All we ask is that you just abide by the rules we set and just have a good time with it, man. We love the shit talking. If y'all want to make bets on picks, we're here as the house. We'll cover to make sure the bets get paid and make sure it's done the right way. Ain't no thing, because I'm willing to put up a bet against the Saints if they listening. You want to put something on it, Grayson? And with that, y'all know how I end this thing. How about them Cavs?